Good afternoon, guys, and happy Sunday to all of your sunshiny faces. Guys, it's 10 o'clock, but here's the thing. I was up before 10 o'clock in the morning, okay? I was up before 9 o'clock and 8 and even 7 o'clock. I was up at 6:40 this morning, or like right around there. I know because I was up before my alarm clock went off, and it went off at, it goes off I think at like 6:50. I had it set for 10 minutes before 7 o'clock. So technically it woke me up, but I was awake before that because the puppies woke me up. They were barking, 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 and I was like, oh my goodness. They were bothering me, so I decided, I was like, okay, I'm not going to be able to fall back asleep because they're right across the hall from me. So I was like, I'm just going to take them outside. So I ended up taking both of them out on the leash this morning. Like, I just got dressed and I was like, I have no clue what I'm even doing outside. Like, I put both of them out, which was a horrible idea. I shouldn't have taken both of them. Like, it saves a little bit of time if they're both out at the same time, but it saves my sanity to take them both out individually, because basically I'm trying to get them to go to the bathroom outside, and every single time, you know, like they're outside together, all they want to do is play fight with each other. I was like, oh my gosh. So play and mess around and everything like that. So I was like, okay, I can't have you both out at the same time. So I took them out probably close to like 6 times today, which I know it like isn't a lot because they pee way more than that. But they were in their cage for a good portion of the day, and then in the living room for probably like the other half of the day. And I took them outside. Probably in total, they were probably outside for like at least a good like hour and a half. Like, it probably took about that much time out of my day between, well, maybe about like 45 minutes each, because I was probably out there for like an hour and a half or 2 hours. So they might have been out there from anywhere from like 45 minutes to an hour each. Because yeah, it probably was about like 10 to 15 minutes or so, like each time I took them out. So yeah, but today was a lot of outside, and it was really hot out today, guys. It was like 80 something, like I think it was like mid to high 80s today. It was so hot out. We actually had the air conditioner in the living room, but my bedroom is super hot right now. And it's not even that it's like really hot in here, it's just really humid. So my fan's actually on, which I forgot that I had. I was like, oh yeah, I have a fan in here, because I was just sitting here like baking. I was like, oh my gosh, it's so hot in here. So, and then I was like, I looked up and I was like, oh, I can turn the fan on, because I was trying to think, like, I was like, do we have a fan like outside, or is there one like up in the attic that I could use, because I was like really hot, and I was like, no. And then I looked up, I was like, oh yeah, there's one in here. So I have my fan turned on. And also, today I was able to upload 4 vlogs, which will take me into like, I think I need to make sure that I upload like tomorrow. But I didn't actually have to do anything over like Saturday at all. But it was actually really convenient because Matthew, my dad, and Jack were all gone at like a football thing today. They have like a flag football camp for like the elementary, middle school kids. But the high school kids like are the coaches, so they ended up going to that. And then my dad had like some of the kids that are going to be on our team and stuff like that, and they were just kind of all, you know, messing around and stuff like that, and just, you know, tossing the ball, that kind of thing. So yeah, but I didn't end up going because I was like, I don't know that I'm going to go to these things, because like, I don't know, it's weird, like the flag football, I don't know if it's like a camp necessarily or like really what it is, but anyways, they went to that, so it was actually really helpful though, so I could upload and not have to worry about like super slow internet. Well, we don't even really have that problem anymore since we got our new internet connection thingy. But sometimes if Matthew's like playing online and like Jack's also playing online, like both at the same time, and they're trying to like stream their games, and then I'm also trying to upload, like it can kind of start like lagging their game out. And you know, since they really only have the weekends to play anyway, I didn't want to be that sister that was like, oh, too bad, I gotta upload. So I was like, this is the perfect timing. So I was able to get 4 done, and I also edited 2 vlogs, one earlier and then one during the Cubs game that I watched, and I also watched the Golden State and the Cavaliers game as well tonight. So plus 2, I had some other work stuff to get done as well, and maybe I'll tell you guys about that possibly in tomorrow's vlog, but I've been doing it since Friday, I think. And so I had some more of that stuff, but my hands, oh my gosh, guys, they itch so bad, and my hands are like peeling and everything like that, and it looks so nasty. It looks like really, really bad, like sunburn, just on my hands though, and then they're just peeling, but they itch, like, especially when they're really warm, like it's gonna be in here probably all night tonight. You know, they itch, so yeah, not really good. But anyways though, guys, yeah, I think I did good with the puppies. They, like I said, were able to get out several times today, and you know, they went to the bathroom. They've also learned the word SIT. I can't say it because they don't know when I'm commanding them to do it, or if you just say it casually, they will just do it. That's why we can't say that word, right? If not, you just all be like, you know, just laying around. I can say that. Oh no. Do you know that one, Charlie? But they've also too, I started working with them when I feed them to oh my gosh, cuties. Oh, I'm sorry to scare you. They've also learned too, when I go to feed them, because I was having such a problem every single time I would go to feed them and I give them their bowl, right? I tell them SIT, and I'd, you know, they'd be totally fine. And then I would put the bowl down, and they start, like, 3 seconds, like, if I started moving the bowl, like, into their cage, they start jumping and, like, you know, grabbing on my arm and trying to pull the bowl down. So I had to start teaching them sit and stay. No, they're not paying attention. Which is what I do with Bliss and Ike as well when I teach them, or, you know, I taught them. Actually, I think it was, like, maybe 2 summers ago or something like that I ended up teaching them to do how to do this. But like, I don't know, normally when we feed the dogs, we just like give them their bowl, and then, you know, they just, you know, eat it. But with Bliss especially too, she's so good. I tell her sit, and then I put the bowl down, right? And I could like walk into the living room, go grab something, walk around, come back into the kitchen, and, you know, like close the gate and everything like that, and then I tell her to come, and then she'll eat her food. Like, she will sit there for like a good like 2 minutes almost straight without coming and getting her food before I tell her to. So I'm starting to kind of do that with the puppies as well. I'll tell them again sit, and I'll tell them stay, and if they start like jumping or they start getting up and stuff like that, I'll pull the bowl back out. You know, not out, but normally I haven't put it down yet, and so by the time they have sat and they haven't jumped on me or on the bowl, then I put the bowl down, and then I click them and tell them that they've done a good job. So you know, like at some point I'd like it for them to be, you know, sit, stay, and then leave the bowl until they end up, you know, having enough, I guess, self-control to wait, and then they can start eating once I tell them to come. So it took, honestly, Bliss is really smart. Like, it only took her like a little bit of time to figure it out. Like, maybe, I don't want to say any more than like 2 weeks probably. Like, honestly, probably less than that, because like, you know, I tell her to sit and then stay, and like, you know, sometimes she'd come to her bowl and I'd pull it back and I'd be like, nope, and then make her do it all over again. And she's the type of dog who gets really frustrated really quickly, I think. Like, she understands that she wasn't supposed to do it, so then she does it again and she'll do it perfectly, you know, or whatever. So like I said, she's a smart dog. She can figure stuff out very quickly, you know, which is a good thing and a bad thing sometimes, because she'll figure stuff out that you don't want her to figure out, like how to get into things, or, you know, stuff like that that she's not supposed to be getting into. So, yeah. Anyways, though, guys, I will see you all in tomorrow's vlog. I'm sorry, guys. I was just tired today, too, because it was so hot, and I spent a lot of time, I mean, not a ton of time outside, but, you know, I was taking the dogs out every, you know, probably hour, 2 hours, or whatever, you know, and, like, I know kind of when to take them out, like, when I hear them, or when they've gotten up for their nap. That's normally when I take them outside, which they've napped kind of often today. But then the other thing we're also trying to teach them, too, is if they are inside, and they do need to go to the bathroom, then we're trying to teach them to go on, like, a pee pad, and like do it towards the door, so that they understand that like we don't go pee in like just random parts of the house or whatever. Like, I guess, you know, we're supposed to go over by the door, so that if they do, and once they start learning, they'll realize that they need to, you know, like correspond the door, I guess, with going outside and peeing. So that's a lot of puppy training today, guys, which has been kind of fun, because like I said, I liked being able to have been woken up early by them, because then it actually got me to really like start doing stuff. Because at first I was like, oh my gosh, they woke me up so early. I was like, I'm just gonna fall back asleep, because I went to bed not super late for a weekend, but it was probably like close to like 12:30, 1 o'clock or something like that. And like, we got done with the movie, I think, like, 11 or 11:30 or something like that. So, like, like, it wasn't super late that I ended up falling asleep. But, you know, I was like, there's no way I'm getting out of bed. I was like, this is, like, 6 hours of sleep. And then I was like, fine. I was like, there's no way they're gonna, like, go back to sleep and stuff like that. Or, you know, even just be quiet. So I was like, fine, we'll go outside. And then I fed them and then all the other dogs and stuff. So, anyways, guys, I will see you all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So, bye, guys.